Hands? Honestly? See, I made a list. When I first got involved in network marketing, I made my list, right? My pitiful list. Remember the pitiful list? It's like, so awful. And then you go with the least amount of skill, highest amount of anxiety, and you go to the best people you know, and you absolutely blow them out of the water with it's easy, it's fast, and everybody's going to make a fortune. And because that doesn't line up with reality, they say no, your anxiety goes up as your list goes down. True or not true? Let me take care of a limiting belief for some of you. Some of you feel like you can't be successful because you don't know enough people. And that's a problem, okay? Who's a six-figure earner or above? You're a six-figure earner or above? How many people, how long have you been involved? Tammy here? How long have you been involved in industry? A little over a year. You're six-figure earner already? Oh, no, not first year. Okay. How about you? 12 years. Okay. How many, and approximately what do you earn per year? A couple 100,000. How many people have you personally sponsored over the course of your 12 years? 72 people. How many of those 72 did you know 12 years ago? 2. So from his list, 2. From his life, 70. After he joined, because he learned how to meet people over the course of these last 12 years and share an opportunity with them. So don't stress out about how many people you know right now. You're gonna meet, there's 8 billion people in the world. You're gonna meet lots of people. It's just having the skill to be able to convert that into a prospect. Who else is a six-figure earner around here? Anybody? Six-figure, seven-figure? Oh, come on. Nobody? They don't want to share? Are they up in the skybox or something? They're over here? Where are they? Hiding. All right, that's fine. You get the point? Forget about who you know right now. That's the starting point. Why do we start by making a list of everybody that we know? We start there because everybody can do that in order to be able to get some quick results. Because you have some trust and relationship with those people, you can share what you have, they'll either see it or they don't, that's fine. Okay? I'll give you a resource. If you, John, if you could throw this up. networkmarketingpro.com/memory. networkmarketingpro.com/memory. That's like an 80-page workbook that'll help jog your memory to write down every single person that you know, give you every category in the world, and just kind of prompts you to be able to build that. networkmarketingpro.com/memory. That's free download. Just go click on it and you'll be able to get that and turn it into a workbook or do anything you want with it. So, finding prospects. How do you go find prospects? I'll give you a quick tutorial. The real answer is just make a decision. I was doing this event in Prague. This big arena, like this, huge group. And I was doing a little bit of coaching. And one gentleman raised his hand. And I said, who's stuck? Who's just can't figure out a way to move forward. This gentleman raised his hand. He just moved to Milan, Italy. Very sharp guy. And he said, I just moved to Milan. I don't know anyone in Milan. So I don't know how I'm going to build my business in Milan. So I said, sir, you look like a business person. Have you been in business before? He said, yes. I said, have you ever written a business plan before? He said, well, yeah, dozens of them. I said, well, here's what I want you to do. Write a business plan of how to find people to talk to about your opportunity in Milan. And he went, oh, okay, I can do that. And I said to him, we're coming back tomorrow. I want you to present to the entire room your business plan of how you're going to find unlimited people to talk to in Milan. He said, done. And in one moment of just making the decision and thinking about it different, because again, he was in network marketing lottery land. And I moved him over into business land. Make a business plan. How are you going to meet people? He came back the next day, I'm going to do this, I'm doing this, I'm meeting these influencers, I'm connecting with these groups, I'm making this happen, I'm going to do this for my whole neighborhood. I'm gonna lead that charge. We're gonna do some charity work over here. He had this whole huge plan and crushed it. Went out there and crushed it. So that's the real answer on finding prospects, is just make a decision and create a plan. But I'll give you a quick tutorial. Number one, empty your mind on paper. Every single possible contact that you have, put it on paper. I'm a big fan of paper for this because it unlocks parts of your brain that if it's electronic, it doesn't unlock. When you write a name down, it makes you think of the next name and the next name and the next name and the next name. Every single source you can think of. Every friend on social media needs to be on that list. Every single one. Well, what? I don't even really know those people. Well, then they're not really your friend then anyway. It doesn't matter. Right? Why do we need to have friends that we don't even know? Make us feel better? We're more popular? Who cares? Aren't we over that by now? So empty your mind on paper, number one. I like using a journal. You can decide. Get some fancy, nice journal, bookstore, whatever. Start filling it up with names. Number two, start, and you can use that resource I gave you. Number two, think of the people that they know. Think of the people that they know. So if you have a person, oh, my friend Shirley. Okay, who does Shirley know? Oh, well, this one. And you know those people too. So that second degree of separation is just a trick on your mind in order to be able to unlock more people to talk to. Three is network on purpose. I'm going to give you some advanced stuff. I'll give you basic stuff, but I'll give you advanced stuff. How many people just want basic stuff? So raise your hand. How many people want some advanced stuff? I'll give it to you. You're not going to do it, but I'll give it to you. I'm happy to give it to you. The basic stuff when it comes to network on purpose is join a new health club. Go start a hobby. Go get involved in volunteer work. Get out of your house. Work with a charity.
Man,
be part of Big Brothers Big Sisters. Whatever. Go help somebody build a house. Go help the homeless. Go do something inside of those arenas. Develop a new skill. Take a new class. Go learn a new cooking thing. Or go somewhere. Follow your passion, whatever that passion is. But actively be collecting friends. Now, I'm not talking about collecting targets. I'm talking about collecting friends. The best networkers in the world, they collect friends. That's what they do. And then they see if there's a fit for their friend. That's all they do. They're not there to just be that annoying person handing out business cards at funerals. You only have so much time. Life is precious. We have a better way. It sounds funny. It's only fun because it's a little, yeah. So collect friends. Network on purpose, collect friends. That's the basic. Get out there, join something new, do something new. Now you want to do it high level, like the superstars? Meet every influencer in your local community, every single one. Make a list of the most influential people in your community. Your congressmen, congresswomen, your senators, the pastors in your community, the business owners in your community, the Chamber of Commerce in your community, social leaders in your community. Meet them all, every single one. The number one or the top 10 salespeople for car sales in your community, the top 10 real estate people in your community, the top 10 pharmaceutical reps in your community, the top everything. Meet them all. Have a cup of coffee, have lunch, have breakfast. Find out how you can be a friend, how you can connect them. Find out who they know to be able to help and launch and leverage your business. But you do that, that's high level. That's what the superstars do. Within 1 year, you can become the most well-known person in your entire city. I don't care how big your city is. One at a time. Building relationships. That's the advanced course. Make a decision to go do that. You'll have a blast just building friends without an agenda. You know, the opportunity to share what you do will just naturally fall out of it. You don't need to walk in and say, I'm trying to grow my business, I need your help. You can just walk in and say, I wanted to meet you because you're an influential person in this community and I'm a part of this community and I want to see what I can do to help you and find out about each other and get to know you and move forward. Simple as that. The other thing that I would tell you in collecting friends, I learned this from my friend Harvey McKay, one of the most powerful networkers in the world, not a network marketer, but a networker. He wrote the book, How to Swim with Sharks Without Being Eaten Alive, Figure Well Before You're Thirsty. He's a dear friend. Anybody play golf? Any golfers in the room? Guess what I got to do last week? I got to play Augusta National Golf with Harvey McKay and Lou Holtz. Old Coach Lou Holtz. What? I'm telling you, I'm not even supposed to talk about it. But we got there first night, we went to dinner, coat and tie. Tiger Woods at the table next to me, and Jack Nicklauson's right over here, and Russell Wilson, and Peyton Manning, and Eli Manning, and Archie. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. So the next day we played, and we played in the group right behind Tiger. Are you kidding me? So I'm on the 7th green. I'm only looking at him because he's golf. I'm on the 7th green and I shifted up and I got a 30-foot putt, goes left to right, it bends like 50 feet downhill, and I made the putt for a par. And Tiger's standing on the 8th tee, he looks over and goes, oh, it's so cool. Anyway, the only reason I'm there He's always making fun of me, always. The only reason I'm there is because Harvey's the most networked guy in the world, and I'm networked with Harvey. I mean, Harvey's best friend is Lou Holtz. He's his best friend because he's contributed to his life forever. He just contributes to people's lives. He taught me this. Every person that you meet, you need to build a relationship, find a creative way to stay in touch, and your first words out of your mouth need to be, what can I do for you? That needs to be in your heart. What can I do for you? And don't keep score. Give without keeping score, and you will be one of the most influential people in the world. You'll never worry about people to talk to. If you are the person that gives before asking, you'll never worry about customers. There'll be a customer just to say thank you. Some of them will refer you to distributors just to say thank you, even if you're not interested. Give without asking. Give without keeping score. All right, so that's a basic tutorial, but the big thing is just decide. Create a business plan. What's your business plan? To come up with unlimited people to talk to. Collect friends. There's a good thing you can put in your notes for this. It's called 2 a day. 2 a day, 2 a day, 2 a day, 2 a day. Every day you wake up, make sure you're adding 2 people to your list. Somehow, some way. Some of you already met them. You think that person that's cleaning your hotel room, that's their dream job? No, that's not. You think it is? No. You think they're looking for a better way, yes or no? Yes. Better way. The person serving you that coffee at Starbucks, that's the end of the road for them, that's as far as they want to go? No, find a way, create a way to stay in touch, compliment somebody. Let them know, I'm looking for sharp people. You look like you're meant for more than this. You ever thought of doing something else? Let's get together and talk later, whatever. You know what I mean? Friend them up on social media, do whatever you need to do, but decide. Because once you make a decision, the world will open up to you. Until you make a decision, the world's going to stay closed. Let me describe the real life application of what I'm trying to say. I want you to take a piece of paper, everybody, please, or something that you can, even somebody, a neighbor's piece of paper that you can write on, and I want you to write your current income producing activity outside of network marketing. What are you doing to generate income? Write that down. It could be the name of the company or whatever it is. Write that down on your piece of paper, please. Got it? Now, next to it, I want you to write stream. Next to it, I'd like you to write the word stream. Your stream business. One of those is primary for you, and one of those is secondary. One's the sun, the other one's the moon. You love the moon, it's romantic, it's beautiful, but when the sun comes out, the moon disappears. One's primary, one's secondary. One you worry about more than the other. One you feel more, one you don't ever miss a day, or you're never late, or you never have a sick day. The other one you have lots of them. I would like you to circle which one is primary, and I want you to be deadly honest. Lying is the devil, especially to yourself. Circle the one that's primary. Which one are you worried about? Which one are you thinking about? When the going gets tough, which one do you go to? Be honest. Okay? You got it? Now, I'm not going to ask you to show of hands which one, how many of you picked stream as your primary, but here's what I know. In real life, 95% of you have your other as your primary. That's in real life. And I need you to hear me. So long as stream stays secondary, you have no shot. And I'll explain how to fix it. I know it's scary what I just said, right? As long as it stays secondary, you have no shot. And I will tell you why. Your subconscious mind is the most powerful force on earth. It is the most powerful computer for you, helping you achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. Your subconscious mind, what's working when you're not consciously aware of it. And it will serve whatever is primary in your life, and it will sabotage whatever is secondary. And you won't even know that it's happening. It will serve whatever is primary, and it will sabotage whatever is secondary. And you won't even know that it's happening. If it's secondary, a prospect shows up in your life, you don't even recognize them as a prospect. Some of you had dozens of prospects present themselves to you over the course of the last 2 days in getting here. You didn't even see them. They were literally invisible. Because your stream business is secondary. Even coming here, you're like, no, I love the moon. The moon's beautiful, and I'm coming here. So, if it's primary, your subconscious brain fixes problems, guards you from distractions, it focuses you in, it leads you to people that will help move you forward, it leads you to resources that will help move you forward, it leads you to solve problems to help move you forward, fix issues, and it will literally destroy anything that is not primary without your knowledge. So a person says, well, how can I make stream primary? I'm only making $200 a month. Primary has nothing to do with the number of hours that you're putting into something. It has to do with your focus and your passion. You can work 10 hours a week building your stream business and 60 hours a week building your other business, and your stream business can be primary. And then now you have a job. Because now, like, you ever buy a car and all of a sudden you see everywhere you see that car? That's your subconscious brain opened that up for you. When you focus on your stream business for real, primary, then all of a sudden the prospects will open up, and mentors will open up, and friends will attract you the right possible way, and you'll build relationships that you wouldn't have built, and you'll solve problems that you wouldn't have solved, even in the 10 hours a week. So you'll serve what you need to do for your obligations in your secondary, which is your source of income, but it's not your future. Understand?